Viewers, it is now morning in Pakistan, and the biggest news is that the negotiations held in Pakistan have unfortunately failed to produce the expected results. There had been strong hope that after the ceasefire in the Gulf region, these talks would lead to lasting peace and prevent further conflict. However, that has not happened. The American delegation remained in Pakistan for about 21 hours, with nearly 15 to 16 hours spent in discussions. These negotiations with the Iranian side were conducted in 3 phases, including both direct and indirect talks, as well as technical-level discussions involving experts from both sides. According to Vance, discussions also covered Iran's frozen assets and nuclear concerns. He emphasized that the core issue remains Iran's potential nuclear capabilities and future guarantees. Despite multiple rounds of communication, including frequent contact with U.S. President Donald Trump and the National Security Team, no breakthrough was achieved. Pakistan had proposed another round of talks on Sunday afternoon, but it appears that instructions from Washington led the U.S. delegation to withdraw instead. Earlier, President Trump had already hinted at this outcome, stating that even if negotiations failed, the U.S. had already won the war, and it would not make a difference to him. He also made claims regarding U.S. naval presence in the Strait of Hormuz, which Iran denied, asserting that the area remains under Iranian control. Tensions have also risen with China, as allegations surfaced that China was supplying anti-aircraft weapons to Iran. Trump warned of serious consequences if this were true, but China denied the claims. Meanwhile, reports indicate that the UK is attempting to form a coalition of around 50 countries to ensure the Strait of Hormuz remains open. However, both China and Russia had previously vetoed a UN resolution regarding the use of force in the region, raising questions about how such actions might unfold. For Pakistan, the situation is delicate. While the negotiations failed, the country played a crucial mediating role. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif is expected to visit Saudi Arabia urgently, and Pakistan's Air Force has already been deployed there under defense cooperation agreements. Additionally, Saudi Arabia and Qatar are reportedly providing financial support to Pakistan, around $5 billion, to stabilize its economy, especially as the UAE has demanded repayment of its loans. It is important to note that Iran has not yet officially presented its position. So far, only the American perspective has been shared. Iran's response will be crucial in understanding why the talks failed and whether there is still a possibility for future negotiations. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has also issued a strong statement, declaring that the campaign against Iran is not over and that more actions may follow. He claimed significant achievements but emphasized that the mission is still incomplete. In conclusion, while the negotiations have failed for now, Pakistan must continue to play a neutral and constructive role. It is in Pakistan's best interest to avoid direct involvement in any conflict and instead focus on promoting peace and maintaining regional stability, especially considering the economic impact of rising oil prices